Hey Donna, this is Julie with Yum Yards. I'm here with your garden report. That rain has really done such a great job with getting your little cucumber plants going. They look really good. They're going crazy. You've even got a cucumber or two. I was kind of cautious about picking too much because I did not happen to see your cooler out, so I didn't want anything to go bad. But I did pick out a few leaves of kale. You've also got a few carrots. And the trick with carrots is you just kind of put your finger in there and just kind of dig around a little bit and see. You can kind of get the idea of like how big it is. So yeah, so like just kind of like noodle around in there a little bit, and because the problem is you can't put them back. So you can kind of tell exactly how big they are, and then you can kind of see if they're ready. The best thing about this raised bed gardening is that your soil is loose enough that you can actually do that. So you've got a little baby cucumber. Looks really fun. Your cucumbers are just going great guns. Your kale is doing really well. Your tomatoes are doing really well. I put some fungus, anti-fungus on them, so they ought to be even despite all this rain, ought to be doing pretty well. And I did take out your peas. You'll probably notice that blank spot, but it's going to be quickly filled with all those cucumbers. So look forward to that. I also took out your lettuce out of your pots over here. So now you can really see the growth of your peppers, and they're just going to keep doing really, really well. And then New Zealand spinach also looking really good. And then you've got your hot pepper back there. So one thing I did notice, I dumped it out as much as I could, but your lower box seems to be holding water rather than releasing it. So I don't know if you need to put a hole in it, in the bottom of the, or a couple holes. James might have some ideas. Since I didn't install this, I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to let water go. So you might just zip an email, and I'll include it in your garden report when I copy James, and I'll copy James on it. But anyway, I want to make sure your basil still looks good, and those roots are not going to do well if they're really, really wet. So anyway, garden is looking lovely, and I look forward to seeing it again next week. Have a great week, and we'll speak soon.